Hello and welcome. This is Kelly Loves K-Pop, where I do K-Pop oriented tarot readings. Today we're going to do an oracle reading actually, with the request from my Tumblr, which I'll have the link below in the description if you'd like to send in your questions. Today our Young K fan is back and they are asking about Young K's ideal partner, which is is the closest thing that I do to a love reading, because I don't read on people who are not in the public spotlight. So this reading is more of a traits and qualities that Young K would look for in a partner, or that would best suit him in a partner. And it is also a non-gender specific reading, so we will be staying away from gender pronouns best that we can. So that's what today's reading is all about. So I will be using the Caroline Miss archetype cards, and we're going to look up traits, and then I will be layering those cards with my spellcasting oracle cards for a deeper dive into these traits and why they are best suited to each other. So if that sounds like something you're interested in knowing, please stick around, like, subscribe. If you want to support my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're still pretty new here, but I'm hoping that people are liking the content. Let's see. Some of these cards are already flaking and leaving a mess on my table. But I do use these cards more than probably all my other decks combined, so it might not hurt if I got an extra set eventually. But we'll draw most likely 6 cards, and then I'll draw 6 from the other deck. Okay. I feel like Spirit wants me to leave that one out, so we will. And yeah, we'll draw 6 cards. And like I said, I asked my spirit guide specifically not to give me any information on people that don't want to be in the public eye. This is just my own ethics. People that do future partner readings, good on them. I don't judge. So it's just what it makes me feel good, to do. So I'll draw the rest of these cards now. There we go. Okay. So like I said, a lot of this is not the final say. We're going to draw now from the spellcasting oracle cards. This is what the box looks like. I do like this deck, but I did get it with some issues where it looks like their die cut machine may have been off a little bit, and some of the cards, let's see if I can find one. Some of the cards have issues like this, where the edges are just, off a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, it's mostly okay though. But where are these things coming from? I swear. You see me cleaning this table and there's dust still. I'm not even under an air vent or anything. It's all from the cards. So, Young K's ideal partner. What traits would best suit him? Okay. Okay. So let's dive in and see what we can see. So Damsel in Shadow is waiting for a knight to provide for you, Seduction by Romantic Illusion. So it looks like there's some old thought patterns that Young K is going to need help outgrowing this person, which is really funny because I did see a possibility of someone entering his life in my last Young K reading, which I will link in the cards. But it looks like someone that's going to help him grow out of some of these more naive feelings about partnership and love. Like, I think if he feels like he's lacking that this person, he needs a person that's going to teach him that you don't need a person to fill those holes in you. Like, you have to fill those yourself, and then that person will see all of you and appreciate all of you. No one's going to fix you. You have to fix yourself. So I think this person's going to or that they need a person that's going to help them outgrow some old ways of thinking. We'll have acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. So again, this kind of leans on some things that help them play, like almost like playing into the naivety, right? So their partner would need to be someone who is really, really strong in their life purpose, who knows where it is. They're definitely very mature and established in their ways in their life. They're not going to, I feel like they're really not going to be that childish. They're going to be a very like mature person for him, is what he would need. So the false angelic, like people that just pretend, I don't want to speak in generalizations, but I think there are people out there who act, just like this damsel card, like they'll act baby so people will take care of them. And I think Young K needs someone who is very solid and confident and doesn't need to pretend to be someone else to get what they want. They're going to do it for themselves. So misuse of power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice with trust. So again, this is like this is something about this is definitely, I keep going back and forth because what I'm sensing and what the card says kind of don't completely align, but it's definitely more, when I see a misuse of power and then trust, I'm seeing like faith, especially with like the image of this card. Like this is almost like an enlightenment, where I think Young K would like someone who, like I said, we're talking about outgrowing old things, old practices and bad habits, having a strong life purpose. Again, this is about more trust in like the universe's like true path. This is about, again, like understanding yourself and trusting in trusting that you have a destiny, trusting that your destiny is out there waiting for you, and not feeling like you're making it up, that you're treading water, like this is happening. You just have to trust the process. So that's what I'm getting out of this one. So then we have advocate and empowerment. So it inspires you to put passion into action. Again, these cards work very well together. This is definitely like exactly about empowerment. Again, I'm getting this huge theme of like trusting in yourself and following your dreams and outgrowing all these old bad habits. So I think young K is definitely looking for someone who's going to help him to grow up and feel good about himself and where he's going in his life. So yeah, this is about someone that makes him feel like a stronger person, you know, and maybe someone that helps him learn that the world is also just bigger than himself. So we're having Warrior in Shadow is trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicting on others. This is kind of going back to the personality reading I did of him before, where I felt like he can be a bit indifferent, like, you know, it's a very dog-eat-dog world, and some people are very jaded when they see people going through a tough time. Sometimes they can't help and they just don't. They just say, well, it doesn't affect me, or if I stop to do something, it's actually going to put me in danger, so I'm not going to do anything. And I think this is about learning to reconnect with other people and someone that's going to teach him again, like, that the world is bigger than him, that yes, you don't have to stop and help that homeless person, but if you do, you know, and in 10 years that homeless person may be someone who shows up and repays you your kindness, or you know, helps you when the tables have turned. Like, you never know. One simple act of kindness can do so much. And I think you know, this is the commitment to these birds tied together. This is the intertwining of people, and I think they're going to help teach him that the world is much smaller than people think when it comes to helping each other. Like, the good will come back to you. So, and then the last card we have is Virgin in the Shadow, and this is a fear of an intimate union with clarity. Again, these cards work great together. This is about finding someone that will show him that they're the right one. Like, they're there to support and not betray that intimacy, not betray that trust, you know, to empower, to be committed. Like, this is all about young Kane wanting and needing someone that's going to help him grow into the mature, kind person that he should be. You know, that I think along the way he's gained some callousness from the world, and I think he wants someone not in a false angelic way, you know, not in the manic pixie movie way, but in a real life adult. I've been there, I've seen it, I can prove it to you, that there's good in the world and you should be a part of it. So that's what I'm seeing. I know this is a shorter reading, but I just did a very, very, very long reading for Etsy, so it's kind of nice to have a shorter reading today. I hope you guys like it. Thanks again, Young K Anon, for sending in your question. I always love seeing them pop up in my message box on Tumblr. Again, if you guys want me to read about your favorite K-pop idols, please visit my Tumblr and send me your questions. I also have a master list of readings I've already done, and the current list of requests I'm working on. They will also be in the description box, along with my Instagram, my Etsy shop, and my link to my Ko-fi page if you'd like to support me financially. I do these readings for free, but any money that you want to send me in gratitude, I would also be very happy to receive. Blessings to you guys. Thank you for watching. Please take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Have a good day.